Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse.
Hey man, what's going on, man? Sorry for the delay, but I'm here. Sorry for the delay, but I'm here. Ain't the weekend coming up, man. Check my TV, man. What's up? God, what's up? I know I picked the mic up like I'm in the goddamn studio or something.
The Cowboys.
I'm on the stage or something. Nigga, just check my TV. I talk on the mic now like this. I hold that motherfucker.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Like that.
I
don't think nobody be doing that.
At the 17-yard line on the
Nobody be
return.
picking up the mic commentating.
So Alabama's offense will have the ball first.
Oh, run it, baby. What's up, Kay? What's up, Kay? Got no truck. Got no truck.
From the gun, the ground game. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 20.
They gonna try to put me on the high and watch week 3. Why y'all ain't put
Good
me on
spot
the
after
last
that
week?
7-yard
But it's
pickup
okay
on
though.
first down. It's 2nd and 3.
Y'all trying to play me, bro. I went to Alabama. Lost in the playoffs. I won the Heisman. They tried to play me. I went to Alabama. And I left where I left. Appalachian State. I just left Appalachian State. Can't say it, I'm geeked up. Just left Appalachian State. Went to Alabama. Won the goddamn Heisman at Appalachian State. And they ain't even want to put me on the Heisman list until week 3 after I did what? I went for 200. On Heisman. I'm telling you, bro, it's the best receiver ever. The road to glory shit that we coming with. Trail money, Randy Moss 2.0. Didn't I tell you that in the intro? And we 2-1. We only got beat by Ohio State. We will be seeing them, and I'm about to get my rate up. I need to get my game on because my shit tripping. I don't know what the fuck going on.
St. Clair got his man on the outside. Alabama will get the first down.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved.
Hey, stop. Stop.
This way? This way or this way?
No, that way, yeah. You feel me?
Is this way?
You got your glove on. You don't want to
Dad, is it this way or this way?
It's that way.
Why? This way?
But the fingertips are on the other side. The fingertips will help me grip the ball. Am I tripping?
No, man.
But those have a grip to them.
I know.
No, this is the part that's supposed to get the grip.
Yeah, the grip.
But why do fingertips feel different too?
The fingertips don't feel different. The fingertips. It feel like that. That way when he grab, like feel how that is.
I feel it.
If I throw him a ball, he ain't gonna drop the ball. When he runs to the quarterback, he gonna be able to move the man. He got his gloves on. He gonna be able to.
I mean, Nerd, when you try to see the loser,
Get down the ground.
I got one. I got my other one.
I think the cheerleader was already too. KP.
Fuck!
Why the hell would you do that to him?
Come on. No, we gotta do it
I
here.
got chicken nuggets.
It's just,
I took mine already. What am I saying?
I slipped.
Pop! Bust his ass.
Better in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Running behind that left side. Push down for the tackle.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing
What Chairman can do for you, bro?
Can you cameras?
No.
a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Now here's Tavian St. Clair. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Going with the ground game left.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's second and long. St. Clair looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
Threw a pick though. Like what? I ain't threw a pick.
What the heck? Why? Now if I get injured, it's gonna be your fault. If I get a broken nose, it's gonna be your fault.
That's not
If
how
I
you
get a,
teach it.
if I get a black eye, it's gonna be your fault. I'm blaming you if I get hurt. I mean, that's the point, but I'm still blaming you. Cause I really asked you politely not to sign me up. Okay?
Politely. Can you I need a cup for me? It's right there on the table. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Ivy's senses are tingling. Ivy's senses are tingling all for the drink. Trying to get, hey, yo, what you mean trying to get wet? Hey, no, I don't want to do boxing.
Hey, why did you say that, man?
I don't want to do boxing.
Why did you say that?
Say what?
What I mean you trying to get wet?
Guys,
Say what?
sounds weird.
Oh.
A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
How about to repeat?
Scanning the field, it's St. Clair using the quick game. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun on third down, St. Clair. Complete.
Pitch.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. The toss to the outside. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Quickly out to the tight end. Good.
Gonna beat these dudes. Down, bro. Your food almost done, okay? Your food almost done. I made you some onion rings. Hey, me, you sure you don't want to try onion ring? Or do you want shrimp scampi, bro?
I tried onion rings before.
Did you like them?
Up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Tavian St. Clair. A strike downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
That's a real good-looking throw. And I know at
That's
Alabama
college.
recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And I've seen some crazy things.
Oh, my God.
Like they want the football, they call for it, just like he does here. He wants the football, but man, you got to
Hey,
make
yo,
plays.
man,
You're gonna be loud, and you're gonna be that guy. When the ball
But I
comes
can't
away, you gotta
believe,
make plays.
but I
on it.
can't believe my dad going
The
against his
Crimson
favorite
Tide, a
team, the
few inches
Cowboys.
away from converting on
That's the
third
Cowboy.
down.
That's what the Cowboys look like in college.
And you can give
Special.
all the credit to the crowd for that one.
It's
Out.
finna do it right here.
Chance
It's finna
and
do
call
it right
for the
here.
false start.
It's finna do it right here. It's finna do it
The
right here.
officials offer the deal.
It's coming
and the
right here.
coach accepts it.
Come on,
They
y'all.
will take
No,
the
it's right
penalty.
here. Come on.
Third down
Yo,
is
look.
coming. Now a little bit farther to go
3,
after the penalty.
2, 1.
Throwing St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion
Yeah, I'm sorry about
on
that,
third
guys.
down.
They were trying to play me. They were trying to play me. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. This time he's got him. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Hey, y'all.
Pass completion. Move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Argentina or Portugal?
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarter.
Cowboys.
Bunch formation for these receivers. He'll start this drive going to the air. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third. St. Clair gets it out fast. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air on first down. Right on the money. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Again, it's St. Clair. It's complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's third and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
It's so nice when you
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. It's complete. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. He's got an open man. And he's knocked down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
What did it say?
Whoever wants something to eat, say me. Cause I'm not. If you don't say
Me.
me, I ain't gonna make you no plate.
Me.
Okay, I got Ryan plate.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I got Ryan plate.
Thank you.
That's right. He's crazy because you just grew up like damn. Oh my god.
Also, Kaden. What did you say?
I be like killing stuff.
Oh my God, Clark!
Alright, don't do that.
Everyone, run!
Come on, Kay, get out of here. Bro.
I farted. Put my pants.
Right, don't say stuff like that. They my mic on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
They can be like, bro, that's
Sorry, they can see you. It will be like a chat for you, Dad.
Tavian on the play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Tavian St. Clair. Quick completion on the out.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Could be an alley. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. Right back to the well. Makes it past the marker. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. They'll try to snap it quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go play action with St. Clair. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing St. Clair. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They won it all. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Quick release on the RPO. He couldn't find anywhere to go. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough for the 1st. Touchdown, Alabama! And they... Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. The give and tick, 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 tick. Finding some room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Tavian on the play action. Soft spot in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Finds his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They'll use a timeout on
Probably too now. Ain't gonna exclude me from the fact that on that I'm trying money.
at the 2-minute mark.
But I give me a touchdown, I'm gonna do what they do.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Again, it's St. Clair. Flips it out in the flat. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Unloads quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Off the RPO, complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throwing. Alabama trying to convert this fourth down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made. And
Rob, put it, soak it in his food, Rob.
This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Oklahoma Sooners. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame, as he told me that his quarterback deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Not only has he taken care of the ball and done a great job through the passing attack, he is devastating in the rushing game. He's been unstoppable.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now here's Tavian St. Clair. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. St. Clair finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2. And here comes the punt team. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The pursuit. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Tavian St. Clair finds his big tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Quick handoff. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Motion from the wideout. Throwing St. Clair. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. They'll move the tight end. They go play action with St. Clair. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Tavian on the play action. Touchdown tie! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. St. Clair. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Alabama. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Tavian St. Clair. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Now here's Tavian St. Clair. Makes the grab. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's St. Clair. And to get rid of it quickly. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Bentley. Quickly complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. that's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 1 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Tigers, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year.
The Sooners will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
Huh? You alright, son?
Tide ready to roll on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They go play action with St. Clair. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with second and 15. St. Clair. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Again, it's St. Clair. Zings it complete to the right. Great job on the containment. dropping back. It's St. Clair. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about it.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. St. Clair fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. St. Clair from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Tavian on the play action. On the run, fires downfield. Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
He'll throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped. Here comes that Alabama offense. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late.
And that's your goal, separating man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Could not make his way to the corner.
This is an offense that obviously practices 2-minute situations, but they're not executing it right now, and I don't like the play call. You got to be throwing to the sticks, or you got to be throwing to the sidelines so guys can get out of bounds.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Again, it's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set.
$35 a piece. Oh, you talking about for his thing? Yeah, he did. I just told him today. I just told him today. I just told him today. He was trying to figure out yeah, I thought he got money today. I'm talking about you need to let the one you just got the season done on. Let that one heal up first. Oh, that's an LTD. Where LTD that is? Come on, man. I just put an LTD there. I just put an LTD card on live right now. Okay, I will. I just put another LTD, man. Man. no more facial hair like that, Ivy. You just can't, really. That's it. knowledgeable before I came. No. I did take a charge of to work. It's downstairs in the glove compartment.
The shot that clears, ready to kick it away first. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays to get them behind this.
Snags it, and there's running room. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. To throw, it's Levitt. Bringing the heat. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right?
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. They want to throw it. Under fire. Couldn't find his man, and they'll...
He finna quit. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Football on downs.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown, but now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
Here's Sellers to throw. Here comes the heat. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play.
Well, just nowhere to go there. And it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing game.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Pucks it out of the air. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On the run, it's Jackson. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Finds his man. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Sellers. Here's a heat. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
And the shot to clear is trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Play fake, Sellers. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Coastal! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Levin. Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Sutton. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Gamecocks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. On the delay, it's Sutton. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Firing to the right, complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. On the run, it's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Throwing, Sellers. Snagged in the middle, it's Marsh. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
To the air, it's Sellers. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Unloads to the wideout. Williams got it. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He stopped. Much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The shot that clears with the 1st and 10. Again, it's Sellers. Here's the pressure. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
Wide open downfield. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here's Sellers to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Picked off! What a play by this defense. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Dropping back, it's Levin. Dumps it to the back. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense, throwing
right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. Inside the 45. Snags it and he's open. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the shot to clear is now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Showing off the arms. Big run from deep in his own end, and he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
And you can't get it all back in one play, but I really like that second down, man. I mean, that's a big positive chunk. You sneak the run in. They weren't thinking about the run. They were thinking pass after that disaster of first down, what it was. So you kind of make this a little bit more manageable, easier play call now on 3rd down.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the right. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The shot that clears, looking to convert on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. 4th down, Sellers. Bringing the heat. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Dropping back, it's Levin. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but trying to take it back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear. That one will give them the lead.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And he added the extra point. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Find some fresh air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. He's got it. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Sellers. Pressure coming. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. He'll try to do it himself. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
Makes the catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the shot to clear will snap it on 1st and 10. Sellers to the air again. With the catch, it's Marsh. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
All even here in the third quarter as they get set to snap it on 2nd and 10. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Sellers. Pulls it in, it's Marsh.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's got enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 37. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Sellers on the play action. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Here's Sellers to throw. Just enough room against the zone. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's...
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make the play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. No, he got loose. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Gamecocks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The run inside. It's Sutton. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Sutton. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Well, and they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Might as well stick with him. Powers through the defender. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try the right side. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So David moving
Bro, I don't know what happened, bro.
Take away from this game as they try to.
Who all in the chat with me right now? We got 13 people in the chat. Who all in the chat with me?
They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack.
That's my fault though, bro. I slipped up, bro.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a... The shot that clears, ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Sellers makes a catch, shakes a man, and he might take off. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
That's totally on me.
The complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Runs through a tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And the fullbacks, you know, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back. But occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it. But when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give him the football.
Smashes through the tackle. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Throwing, Sellers. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. Running inside. It's Allen. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Aggies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here's Sellers to throw. Moving out to the right. There he goes. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The run to the left. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. It's a big TFL for the defense.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Sellers rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Picks up the first down. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing, Sellers. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And I love it when they slip it to the fullback. He's a guy that, you know, blocks a lot, so always in the box blocking, and then you sneak him by those linebackers and try to give him a touch or two to get some positive yards.
Here's a heat. Finds his big tight end.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Complete to Williams over the middle. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The big fullback's got it. Breaks the tackle.
I love fullbacks that are versatile. You don't see many of them in college football anymore, but this guy's unique. He is a weapon when he has the ball in his hands.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's Sellers to throw. He makes the grab. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
It's 3rd and 5. Tight end now in motion. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. It's complete! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Aggies! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
Hey, who all on the line with me, man? Say something in the chat, man. What's happening, man? Welcome to Chair Money TV, bro. If you ain't already yet, hit that subscribe button.
The Chanticleer is now ready to go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Some misdirection with the counter. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times
If you don't want to say nothing, we got 17 people in the chat. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We need 17 likes. Everybody hit the like button.
Out of the way to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to take off. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Sellers. Looking down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. That's caught. It's Clark. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They go play action with Sellers. Pocket breaking down. On target over the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Chanticleers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throwing, Sellers. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Oh, they're after him. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Defense storming into the backfield, making the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and it's third down. Sellers from the gun on third down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll go to the fullback. Maybe some room here. He never had a chance, never came close to converting that fourth down. Great job by this defense. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying.
Oh, he wants it all.
Oh, my God.
And that'll be
Right
incomplete.
there.
Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
Sellers. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Man, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And man, that's another drive for this offense where it's frustration. You're looking to the sidelines, there's not a lot of juice, man. They haven't been able to get going and put drives together and score points. They've got to find something.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. The ball bounces out of bounds, and they can't get it done on fourth.
That's one the quarterback just has to learn from.
Yeah, he
When you're
got it
backed up
after that.
like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead,
We got it after that, man. We finna KO, man. We're gonna be back tomorrow. If you ain't already, hit that subscribe button, man. Appreciate everybody that was on the line.